But with Patrick Mahomes winning this Super Bowl, um, he's top 10. Uh, we're gonna get into it. I like scratching my head. I'm like, man, can I say this? Is this? But the facts are here. The numbers are here. Nothing more we can say about it. Patrick Mahomes moves further up the GOAT ladder. He is now the third quarterback ever to win Super Bowl MVP the third quarterback ever to win multiple MVPs and multiple Super Bowl MVPs. Darby weighing in on the last call real quick. NFL should change the rule to be like college, 15 yards, not spot of the foul. Yeah, I feel you there because sometimes they can just be so major. Patrick Mahomes moves further up the GOAT ladder. Again, he is now the third ever quarterback to win multiple MVPs and multiple Super Bowl MVPs. So where does Patrick Mahomes now rank with the Super Bowl win? I've got all the numbers together. If you're looking for that one video that gives you all the numbers about Mahomes to really make your argument, I got you right here. In 5 years as a starter, Patrick Mahomes has been to 5 straight AFC title games. He has won 5 straight division titles. He has 5 straight 12-win seasons. He is a 5-time Pro Bowler. He is a 3-time All-Pro. He is a 2-time passing yards leader in the NFL. He's a 2-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, which clearly entails a championship as well. But to know that in his first 5 years in the league, essentially his first 80 regular season starts, he has the most passing yards and most passing touchdowns of all time. No quarterback has ever thrown for 5,000 yards in a season and won the Super Bowl. Don't forget, he is the second quarterback ever to throw for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards behind the smartest quarterback to ever play the game in Peyton Manning. The last 9 MVPs have lost the Super Bowl, which makes Patrick Mahomes the first ever quarterback since Kurt Warner in 99, whether it's the 99 or 2000 season, to actually win the MVP and the Super Bowl in the same year. The last 6 passing yards leaders that have went to the Super Bowl have lost, but not Patrick Mahomes. And no quarterback has won the Super Bowl, taking up 17% of their team's cap space at that time. The next closest quarterback that won the Super Bowl, taking up close to that much cap space, don't know the name, unfortunately. I probably should have grabbed that, but it was 12.5%. Patrick Mahomes has done all that in 5 years. And with that, I'm not going to go into the complete top 10. Maybe I should have wanted to just keep it simple so I could really drive the point home. My ranking for Patrick Mahomes all time. Number 1, we have Tom Brady, of course. No discussion needed. 7 Super Bowls, most clutch quarterback of all time, went to 10 of them. Obviously, he's great. We know what Tom Brady did. Number 2 is Joe Montana, undefeated in Super Bowls, 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. That guy, truly that guy, and he's only lost that pedestal because of Tom Brady. Number 3 will be Peyton Manning for me. Peyton is that dude, best regular season quarterback of all time. I'm still waiting for him to get a coaching job somewhere and get the hell off of Monday Night Football with Eli, although that program isn't as bad as one would think. Peyton Manning, clearly the smartest quarterback ever. 5 MVPs, which is an NFL record. 2-2 in his Super Bowls, so go figure there. Obviously, my New Orleans Saints beat him in 1. At number 4, I am going to put Terry Bradshaw, and this might not be something that people think is super sexy, but when you take a look at Terry Bradshaw, he still remains the only quarterback to win back-to-back Super Bowls twice, and he is still also the only quarterback to win 4 Super Bowls in a 6-year span. Not saying Mahomes can't catch him, but Terry Bradshaw's resume is great, and you cannot deny that. At number 5, I'm going to have Troy Aikman, which some people don't necessarily agree where, with how Aikman played or where his, fit was with the Cowboys or whatever the case may be. But Troy Aikman played with insane efficiency while also playing a big role in that Cowboys 90s dynasty. We know about that Cowboys 90s dynasty. Christy, go ahead and hop in the comments. Go ahead and say that I'm praising your boy because I know that I am. He won his Super Bowls, of course. He had the MVP honors, and he was the first quarterback to win 3 Super Bowls over a 4-year span, winning 90 regular season games during the 90s, and he went 11-4 in playoff games. So I can't take anything away from Troy Aikman. Now, I just want to say real quick, Pick a Side Podcast, I love you so much. Y'all are a major reason why I got back into doing this, and y'all are the true definition of consistency and that you don't have to be fancy to get your voice out there. Joel Moran, love you. Patrick Mahomes is not number 1. Joel Dells, I think you put him at number 2. Love you too, man. Don't think he's number 2. Rib, I can't remember what you said, but I know Drew, I think you put him at 4, which was respectable. I know you had Brady, Montana, Manning, and then Patrick Mahomes at 4. And I'd love to put him above Bradshaw and Aikman, but again, Bradshaw, only quarterback to ever win back-to-back Super Bowls twice, and Troy Aikman was the first quarterback to win 3 in 4 years. Once Patrick Mahomes wins a few more, I have no problem putting them above him. And I know a lot of people are probably like, it's only 5 years. What if, and when Andy Reid retires, and oh my goodness, what about the talent that could go away? I said it. I didn't think they were going to lose Patrick Mahomes, or not Patrick Mahomes. I didn't think they were going to lose Tyreek Hill. Or not Tyreek Hill. I didn't think they were going to lose Travis Kelce. I said when the time came that it was going to be, Tyreek Hill that was going to be the one to go. So he did it with losing a major, major, major piece in his offense. Man, y'all, my lips are dry as hell. Go ahead and cue the dry lip comments as well. I might have to get some Blistex or something going on. Yeesh. My goodness. Anything over in the chat? NFL Mike, what's going on, man? UFO sightings go up the same weekend as Super Bowl 57. Ooh, that's interesting. Didn't hear anything about that. Go ahead and elaborate if you would like. Mahomes and alien confirmed. Yeah, the dude's out of this world. Clearly, no question, NFL Mike. Man, you're another reason why I got back into this. Love your content, bro. You're killing it. Obviously, make sure you follow the NFL with AJL. Make sure you go follow Pick Us High podcast as well. Make sure you go follow the NFL Mike or just NFL Mike on all social platforms. NFL Mike just went to the Super Bowl. He's a baller. All right. So for me, Patrick Mahomes is going to be number 6. Tom Brady, number 1. Joe Montana, number 2. Peyton Manning, number 3. Terry Bradshaw, number 4. Troy Aikman, number 5. Patrick Mahomes, number 6. You cannot deny what Patrick Mahomes has done. You cannot deny how he has played over his 5 years in the league. And just to think that if that pre-snap penalty didn't happen against Tom Brady, that we could really be having an insane conversation. I really had to break it down. I really had to get into the numbers. Is he the most talented quarterback of all time? Yes, by far. Nobody has passed the eye test better than Patrick Mahomes. He does out-of-this-world things. Patrick Mahomes, for me, is number 6 on this list, and I think he comfortably sits there as well. I am going to put him over, just to kind of give y'all perspective, I will put him over Drew Brees, Roger Staubach, Dan Marino, John Elway, Big Ben. Anyone else you want to bring up there, I am going to put him over him. I know obviously some people feel like Aaron Rodgers should be in here. He's got the 4 MVPs, but the second Super Bowl really, really separates it for Patrick Mahomes. I do think you could say it's a toss-up. I think Mahomes is more talented than Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers can definitely make any throw, but Mahomes, without question, can make any throw. And again, I'm not saying that Rodgers can't. But that again, third quarterback ever to now have Super Bowl MVPs multiple times and multiple regular season MVPs as well. You can't say anything more about Patrick Mahomes. I mean, truly legendary. If you're a hater, I'm sorry. You are truly missing greatness. You are witnessing something that we have never seen before in the sport. And it's just like if you're out on Tom Brady, if you're out on LeBron, if you're out on Tiger Woods, if you're out on Steph Curry, you are missing a potential once-in-a-lifetime thing with Patrick Mahomes. Open your eyes, watch the tape, check the numbers. And I will say that Patrick Mahomes does have the potential to go down as the greatest quarterback of all time. I'm sure that ruffled some feathers out there, so go ahead and call the show 678-480-8716. Again, 678-480-8716. The QR code here, of course, is every bit of social media content that we have for the show. I see people going off in the chat here. If we are talking about only regular season, then maybe Aaron Rodgers. No, bro, that's Peyton Manning. Absolutely not. If Peyton Manning would have won the Super Bowl the year that he recorded the first ever 50 touchdown, 5,000-yard season, that would have went down as the best quarterback season of all time. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes has had one. Drew Brees had the Triple Crown in his year where he led the league in completion percentage, yards, and touchdowns. So now the best regular season quarterback to me, without question, is Peyton Manning. I love the Aaron Rodgers argument, but No, I can't go for that there. Mahomes has the R talent of Rodgers and clutch factor of Brady. Truly one of one. Yeah, Herb. I mean, you nailed it on the head, bro. And I just want to say this. Sometimes I'll watch the Colin Cowherds and the Max Kellermans and the Shannon Sharps of the world, and I'm like, damn, they really know a lot, and I feel like I can't really hang with them on certain parts of knowledge, and it's just because I wasn't alive at that time. But to know that we've got a Lamar Jackson, and that we've got a Justin Herbert, and that we have a Patrick Mahomes and a Jalen Hurts and a Trevor Lawrence and just a Joe Burrow, and I think I already said Josh Allen, and just all these players out here that are going to be the next era. They already are the next era of the NFL. I'd love to see a Kyler Murray come around. That would really be awesome. But yeah, truly one of one. I don't want to watch Mahomes anymore. Yeah, I feel you there. Hey, you got a stud in Justin Herbert though, bro. Justin Herbert's that guy, no question about it. I love Herbie. Best rookie quarterback season of all time. You can't say enough about him. I'm talking about over Mahomes. We have a caller here on the show. Caller, if you're hearing right now, please make sure you turn down whatever you got going on. Let me make sure I don't miss you here. You're live in the NFL with AJL. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Adam, what's up? It's Herb again.
Hey, man. Appreciate you calling tonight. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm loving the show.
Hey, I appreciate it. How do you feel about Mahomes? Where is he for you? No pressure. There's no right or wrong answers. We all know he's a legend.
Okay, so really, I'm going to be honest, man.
Yeah.
If we're talking about a combination of arm talent and accolades, it would be hard to have him out of my top three.
Yeah.
What was your top six again?
So my top six is going to be Brady 1, Montana 2, Manning 3, Bradshaw 4. Can't deny what he did. Aikman 5. Can't deny what he did with the Cowboys. And I've got Patrick Mahomes at 6, man.
I'm really not mad at that list. I would just say what would take me over for Bradshaw and Aikman would probably be just the arm talent.
Yeah.
So Bradshaw,
yeah,
Aikman had an arm too.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's in my top three just because he can give it to you however you like. Like the Super Bowl, some folks will say he was dinking and dunking.
Yeah.
He was just giving what the defense was giving him.
Right.
Or just taking it. But, he could, it's just, I love, Patrick just makes me feel different when I watch it. Like, it really feels like how the Michael Jordan experience was for the older people.
Right.
They were watching them.
Right.
I feel like we really get that because we haven't seen this before. This he's truly one of one, honestly.
Right. I know what you mean. And some people have kind of, like when you say the Michael Jordan comment, and then I'll let you go here. Some people have kind of been, he's playing like Michael Jordan. He's really modern day Michael Jordan. And like that, again, that rubs me the wrong way for a guy that's only played 5 years, but I understand like the it factor, the eye test, the effect on the field. Like it does have that type of vibe. And honestly, I feel like if you don't just admit that seeing him on the field, like it's kind of like, okay, how do you assess the game? And that's not a knock on anybody. It is hard to say, but what he's done is unprecedented in 5 years, man. So you say he's top three. Who's your top three quarterbacks? It's got to be Brady and at least Montana or Manning too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So definitely Brady and Montana 1 and 2.
Okay.
And I got Mahomes right behind.
Okay. Please tell me you got Manning at 4. Now that is a right or wrong answer, bro.
Look, man, I think I would have to put him at 4, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't really the biggest fan of Manning back then, just because he was great with the pre-snap reads and just breaking the defense down, but it just felt like. It felt like he would always come up a little short for me.
Yeah.
Like how Aaron does now. When you look at the end of the career, you're like, where's the rings? Because
right.
we see the arm talent. We see you've done stuff in the playoffs, but he would just always come up a little short for me.
Right.
So, but that's just my personal bias, honestly. Peyton was a hell of a quarterback.
Like, right.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, thanks for letting me call in, Adam. And
always, bro.
Before you let me go, I just want to remind everybody, calling Jordan the best after 3 rings, not after 6, because you can't deny what you see. So if it feels right to say that he's the GOAT, just say it, guys. Don't be scared. He's that guy.
That's right.
He got a lot to go. He has a lot to go, but I think he is definitely on the best trajectory of anybody we've seen from the quarterback position.
Can't argue with it, man. Thanks for calling in, Herb. You're always welcome. Appreciate you so much, Herb, for calling in. Yeah, I mean, He said it best. We called Michael Jordan. We called him the GOAT after 3 chips. Mahomes has 2. He's already in elite company. It is scary to say that he's the best all time, but again, I could be sitting here on this show in another 3 to 5 years and saying, "Hey, don't know how you push back against